Just when you thought these people couldn't get any more cringe, they just get cornier.
Hello.
And you know, it was funny when because that rally was in the Bronx, and I talked about Trump's rally in the Bronx as well. Well, you guys remember what Kathy Hochul had to say about Trump's rally in the Bronx? If you don't, here's a little refresher on what she had to say. Check it out.
Well, I'll tell you, it won't make a difference at all, Jake, and that is for Donald Trump to be the ringleader and invite all his clowns to a place like the Bronx. New York will never, ever support Donald Trump for president. We know him better than anyone, and that means we understand what he's all about. It's just for himself. So this state will go solidly behind Joe Biden for president, as it has in the past. So he wants to spend his time doing these made-up fake rallies and pretending they're support here. Be my guest, because while you're doing that, Donald Trump, Joe Biden's out there on the other side, making sure he's delivering for all Americans. And so go ahead, spend all your time you want in New York, because we'll be with Joe Biden, and Joe Biden's out there winning over the rest of the battlegrounds.
So you heard her say made-up fake rally.
Bullshit.
Now, mind you,
Bullshit.
this rally that recently went down
It's a
was
fucking shame
with
that
AOC, Jamal
we allow
Bowman,
some elite
and
assholes
also
to teach
this
us
guy was
to
there.
be assholes and go along to get along with bullshit that don't make no fucking sense. That's a fucking shame.
And their super PACs, they are not going to destroy
This is
American democracy.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders. He
You know,
was
fucking
also
democracy is a
there
republic.
as well.
It's a republic.
And,
It's not no
let's do a
democracy.
little comparison here, because you remember Kathy Hochul made up fake rally. Let's do a little comparison between both Bronx rallies. AOC, Jamal Bowman,
Nah.
and
Trump.
Bernie Sanders
And Trump.
versus just Trump.
Trump.
Who do you think's more popular?
Nah, Trump. Cause like I said again, you gotta be fucking sorry
Sorry,
if
I
the
gotta
people
read the
live there and
music,
vote for
obviously.
a convicted felon
Trump rally
over having
This
you
is Trump.
again in charge.
Yep. You
That
see,
go to show you.
sea of people.
Right there.
This is AOC's. There's people there for sure, but don't really look like a whole lot, if you ask me. Trump's, yep, absolute sea of people. Absolute sea of people.
I'm just saying.
So I think it's clear. I think it is absolutely clear who was more popular in that situation, and not only that clip, but there's clips like this from Trump's Bronx rally. That is absolutely insane. Now, mind you, this isn't a heavy blue district, so for Trump to pull a crowd like that is absolutely insane. And of course, the video goes on for like
Again,
another 40 seconds,
us to want
40
to
seconds or so. But
vote for a
we don't need to
convicted
see all
felon
that. Just
over the
absolutely
assholes
insane.
that's already in
These folks
charge
jumping around
shows
on
you how
stage.
much we want to get rid of the ones that's in charge.
Listen, I can't even believe they actually went out there and did that. But, as we talked about, I think it was last week where I dropped that video, Jamal Bowman is about to lose. So, of course, they had to do something, I guess I should have expected that with the the numbers that he was up against. I can't remember the gap, but he was down pretty far versus his primary opponent. And to Kathy Hochul saying that New York will never vote for Trump or go for Trump, she may be right, but it's getting close. I think the last poll that I saw, Trump was only down by 8 points. And I know, it's 8 points. You're like, Rich, that's a pretty big gap. Well, when you consider that Trump lost New York in 2020 by 23 points,
And some of the votes didn't get voted.
for him to be down by
didn't
only
count.
8, that is huge. He's cut it in more than half. He's down into the single digits when he lost by 23 points. 23. He's cut it down to 8. Matter of fact, I might have saw a poll that said he was only down by 7. It's absolute insanity. Like, he's inching closer to that margin of error gap. So, honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't think he's going to win New York. If I'm being just completely honest, I'm not delusional, right? As big of a Trump fan as I am, I'm not delusional, okay? He's probably not going to win New York. But he's going to come darn close. And if he does manage to pull that off, just start celebrating right at the moment that they announced that Trump won New York. Just start celebrating then. You don't even need to see the rest of the results after that point. Because if New York goes red, you can expect the entire nation, minus California, to go red as well. That's just my humble opinion. But as always, y'all let me know your thoughts. Peace and love.